3, 2, 1.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live. Take a look if you know the words. EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here.
What's going on, people, man? And we are live. So, Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev live, man. Let's yeah, I'll do that later. All right, so the tail of the tape, man. Straight in it. Predictions, man. Predictions, tail of the tape. Actually, you know what? Let me play things. I got some videos, and I play Anthony Joshua himself, and I'll come back in a sec, man. See his take on how he prepares for his fights.
All right, let's get into it. So, this is a big test, or maybe not. Maybe. How many rounds do you think? How many do you reckon you're gonna go the full distance, or
you never know. You got to approach every fight that way, round by round. You know what I mean? And then that's what the beauty of heavyweight boxing is. Once you start landing shots from round 1 through to round 4, 5, it takes its toll.
Yeah.
Do you know where I'm coming from? So I plan for it to go the distance, but if it don't, then that's the route we took.
Are you ready to go the distance in terms of? Are you gonna like you say, you're gonna pace yourself to take your time as round by round?
I'll go the distance. I'm not gonna do after round 5 start blowing out my ass.
Yeah, that's what everyone.
I can't fight anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It might be tough to go 10 rounds. I've never been there before, but I've got the mental strength to absorb the punishment that my body's going to go through by going someplace I've never been in a fight. But we do it day in, day in the gym, so I'm sure I'll be able to withstand the pressure of going an extra 3 rounds.
And that's Anthony Joshua's take, boy. Okay, so that's Anthony Joshua's take, boy. Oh dear. I mean, 1 minute. Got the speakers on somewhere. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're all right now. So, all right. So, big shout out to everyone in the chat. I'll put your comments up in a minute. So, the tail of the tape as followed. Anthony Joshua's 31. He's getting on a bit, man. Been a champion for a long, long time, boy. So, what's it? Kubrat Pulev, 39. He ain't done nothing for a minute, boy. Anthony Joshua has 24 fights. Kubrat Pulev 29. Anthony Joshua's been more busy, as you can see, obviously. But he caught man up. Man's been a professional longer. That Pulev, he's been professional much longer than Joshua. Joshua got 23 wins. Kubrat Pulev got 28. They both got one losses. Notable. Anthony Joshua's lost to Andrew Ruiz. Kubrat Pulev's lost to Vladimir Klitschko. And both of them lost by stoppage. So they've proven that both of them can hit the deck and go down. Now, interesting. KO percentage. That was a factor. Notable KOs, yeah. Klitschko, Anthony Joshua's got. Kubrat Pulev, who's he knocked down? He fought Derek Chisora. He couldn't knock down Derek Chisora. He had a life and death with Derek Chisora, actually, back in the days. Parker, I think, did Joshua knock down Parker? Did he knock down Parker in that fight? No, I think it's Dillian knocked him down. Yeah. But Joshua is definitely packing some heat in his punches. Even Ruiz, yeah, who's never been probably put on the deck. He hit the deck for the first time. So Joshua's packing that TNT, and it shows he's got world-level power, world-class level power, man. 100%. Not so much with Pulev, and he's got more fights. So his knockout percentage, he's more likely to outpoint someone and get into a grueling fight. Now, the height differential, Anthony Joshua stands at 6'6". Kubrat is 6'4". The weight, I think that's the ultimate weight. I don't know what they're going to come in, so I couldn't tell. But the reach advantage, Joshua's got a reach advantage. Height advantage, reach advantage. I tell you what, if Joshua lose both of them, it shouldn't be a problem. Joshua could probably get the stoppage or win on points. It's up to Pulev to initialize it to try and get in. It's a bit slow as well. It's very slow. So Joshua should be able to read him. I must tell you as well that there were 2 times the fight was supposed to happen, and Kubrat Pulev took step aside money not to fight Joshua, or he had some other reason, whatever. I don't know if it's step aside or whatever. Kubrat, the Cobra, Pulev, AJ, Anthony Joshua, Britain. He's from Bulgaria. Damn right, the fight's not happening in Bulgaria. It's happening over here. Pulev's picking at the right time because does he think Josh? I think he thinks Joshua's vulnerable because of the Ruiz situation. He made a comments that do you anything you like about Anthony Joshua? Yeah, I like his tan. Yeah, it's just a bit ignorant. Guy doesn't know too much in it. So, and that is that. Let me still talk about notable opponents and stuff like that. Honestly, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Anyone in the chat? Nope. No one's in the chat today. It's live. It's not lively today, so I can understand, boy. It's late at night, boy. So people got things to do, and there's other lives. There's a lot of lives going on at the minute. So I'm just getting my prediction in from now. Let me see what we got here. Let's have a look at their best wins and all that. They're both in the bubble, by the way. Enter the bubble, so that's good. And there's no corona or COVID-19 symptoms. How long's Joshua been on pro for? Joshua turned pro in 2013. So in 2020, so it's like 7 years. He's been a pro for 7 years. So I'm saying, let's put his YouTube thing, Anthony Joshua. He's got a YouTube channel there, okay. And what we got here? All right, so no, but Joshua's been a champion. How long's Joshua been a champion from? I think he's been a champion from 2000 and let me see how long he's been. He's been a champion for a while though. Still, Charles Martin, innit? Cornish, Dillian, Charles Martin. Okay, he's been a champion for 4 years. Yeah, 2016. So he's been a champion for a bit though, man, and he's fought good opponents, all world level opponents. You know, I mean, even he's British and was it British, the vacant British and the Commonwealth title that he won. No, actually, he's been a champion, a domestic champion from what's it? Kevin Johnson. That was in the Intercontinental. I think Cornish, in it. Cornish, that's where he won this one. So he's been a champion from 2015, but not like a world champion. World champion started at when he fought Charles Martin. So from Charles Martin, he's been a world champion for a while, mate. Until kind of with that blip with Ruiz. So notable opponents here he's got here. He's got Charles Martin, Dominic Brazil, Anthony Joshua we're talking about is. We've got Eric Molina, Vladimir Klitschko, you know, Hall of Famer, you know, Joshua went down, got back up, beat him. Dramatic fight. One of the best fights you've ever seen. I mean, one of the best fights. I remember when Joshua went down, I thought I had a migraine, bro. Because my stream went down. I had to listen until eventually my stream came back on. And like, that's what I realized. When Anthony Joshua fights, best buy it. Especially in the UK, your best bet is just to buy the fight. Don't bother trying to stream it. Because you can't, you know, it's one of them. When Joshua fights, it's like every second you have to watch, you know what I mean? Yeah, he beat Vladimir Klitschko. That was epic. That was like must-watch TV drama to the fullest, right? Carlos Takam, little up and down in that one, had a nose bust in that, but done a good job beating Carlos Takam, who came into the fight actually 35 with 3 losses and one draw. Actually, it's a pretty decent record actually. Joseph Parker, 24 wins. You know, Joshua gave him his first defeat. Alexander Povetkin, Joshua gave him his first stoppage since Vladimir Klitschko stopped him, and Vladimir didn't stop him. Joshua stopped him. Andrew Ruiz, knockdown, drag out affair. Joshua has some good fights, I'll tell you that, boy. Rematch, outpoints him in Dubai. Is it Dubai? Was it Dubai or wherever it is? Saudi Arabia or wherever it was, isn't it? And now we're here. And the last time he fought, actually a year ago, actually, you know, he's been out of the ring for a year. And I think that's the longest time he's been out, you know. So he's had a good, I think it was a good time they did that, actually. Has he been out for a year? No, actually, probably not, actually. Yeah, it's a year he's been out of the ring. It was 2000 and yeah, it was last year this time. Bloody hell, Joshua. It's been out. When's he fighting? The 12th. So it's over. It's going to be over a year. Last time he fought Ruiz was 2019, December the 7th. And he's fighting Pulev on 2020, 12. So the 12th month of the 12th, you know what I mean? So it's it'll be over a year by a couple of days, innit? Good win, yeah. So hopefully Joshua be a bit more busy. So it's less is more, I guess, with Joshua. And he's got all the belts now. He's got WBO, IBF, and WBA. belts. And what's he got? It's got IBO in it. I don't care about the IBO. Pulev on the other end. Let's see what Pulev's saying. Pulev said, he's had a long run. He's been around. How long has he been a pro for? Been a pro for a long time, innit? When was he a pro? Pro debut. Where's pro debut? 2009. So Joshua was 2013. He's 2009. So he's been well active and active, isn't he? He's not been busy. He's been picking and poking. He's been picking and poking, innit? All his way to the top. So this got probably going to be his last crack at the title. So let's have a look at what's going on in there with my man Pulev. He's been picking and poking, I tell you, man. He's been picking and poking. All right, let's talk about notable wins. He's got Michael Sprott, won by points. I'm just going to start with him. And Alexander Dimitrenko stopped him. I stopped him, okay. Alexander Usinov, he KO'd him in the last round. You got Tony Thompson, went the distance. Klitschko, he got KO'd for the first time in fifth round. Big fifth round left hook. Joshua, I see Joshua doing the same, innit? Joshua can take his time, you know. Take his time and land, you know. Land him out. Good left hook by Klitschko. Just took him out. Oh, he beat George Ayres. He beat him. Was that George Ayres, the American guy? Because I haven't seen him for a while. I remember they were building him up. Is that him? Nah, it's not the same guy. Let's say that guy was from Brazil. Ain't no one ever heard of this guy here, bro. Maurice Harris stopped him in the first round. Derek Zora split decision. See, I actually thought he lost that fight. Actually, Derek Zora at the time was 25 wins with 5 losses. I thought he lost that fight. I remember watching that live. Sam Peterson, what's that? What's that stoppage? Referee stops contest, isn't it? Yeah, referee. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, innit? What's it? He retired. Retired in the corner after injury. All right, so he retired in the corner. That happened quite a lot of the time. He's got a problem in his arm. Kevin Johnson went the distance when Anthony Joshua knocked him out. So the notable opponents is Kevin Johnson and Vladimir. So 2 opponents Joshua's faced, Kevin Johnson and Vladimir, that Joshua stopped, and Kevin Johnson rarely gets stopped, and Joshua blew him out. That was the first time Eddie Hearn really took a good hard look at Joshua, because he realized that Kevin Johnson doesn't get stopped, and Joshua stopped him in 3 rounds, knocked his tooth out. Apparently, that's what we heard. Huey Fury went the distance, and this other guy, Raul Booker, he went life or death with this guy. He was 26 wins with 2 losses, and he went life and death. He's with Top Rank right now, Pulev, and he's with Salem Brothers, I believe. And they've got their shot, man. And they got their shot. His resume is not that good, is it? Really, isn't it? It's really not good. It's like it's picking and poking. He fights primarily in Bulgaria. His last 2 fights were in America. And he got 1 KO and 1 decision. Raul Booker. So when was that? So his last fight was, he fought 2019 on November. So he's been out longer, innit? He's been out longer. So they've both been out a good long time out the ring. I don't know. I think in that respect, I think for Joshua was probably better recovery, because after with the Ruiz fights and the stress and all that, and having a good long rest and that, and now he's back in the ring. Joshua's fine, he's 31, but Pulev, my man, you're 39. You know, it's not a good look. But we said that people were saying that with Joe Joyce, but with Pulev, boy, listen, he's been focusing everything for this fight, for his world title fight. But I'll tell you, mate, you're fighting in the UK, and it's got a crowd. It's got a bit of a crowd, mate. Wembley Arena, it's not going to be easy. Look, I'll tell you that for free. No siree, man. It ain't going to get easy over here. Nope. The Bulgarian's going to be out, though. What's my man? Ned Carr, what's he saying? What's up, EJ? How you doing, my man? What you got here? I remember Klitschko laying him out. Yeah, exactly. With the left hook. Exactly. Yeah, you had Derek. What's that? I had Pulev beating. So, okay, fair enough. Ned Carr. Okay, what's good? Beating. Okay. Pulev's best win, probably Tony Thompson. Yeah, it's not that good, is it? Yeah, it's not that good, eh? Yeah, Huey Fury is good, yeah. And some of that was awful, wasn't it? His resume is all right. Nothing great, yeah. He's just been picking and poking his way up to the top, hanging around and it's winning. I don't think he's serious, really ambitiously you know, trying to stay away. I think his people been, you know, picking and making sure, but he's finally got his shot. Finally got himself up there to get his shot. He's gonna give it a crack though, but it's a bit too. It's a long in the tooth for this fight here, man. I got Joshua by stoppage, man. I don't see Joshua getting points with him. But then, what kind of Joshua mentality is coming into this fight? You know, is he gonna come in with the mentality to say, "Oh, you know, I don't want none. You know, just stay away from me and just box him." Nah, man. If he fights cautious, that'll give Pulev confidence to feel like he can go up to him. But Pulev's got his footwork's not that good. He's a very good boxer. He's trying to outpoint him. You know, he's good inside work. Joshua, good inside work and that. But I think when he feels the power of Joshua, he's gonna think, "Oh, he's a bit naughty." You know, Joshua's got a bit of dig on him, and that might keep him away. He's gonna go for it though. I think Pulev's gonna have a crack of it for the first 3 rounds. He'll really go for it, and after that, he'll just settle down, and then Joshua start picking him off. When he comes in, he might be surprised, mate, how much power he's got. But he's just gonna believe that all I gotta lose, take what Joshua's giving, land one punch on his chin, I can do him. But mate, you're with your 14 KOs, it's not really. That's not really showing that you can hit that well, you know. Yeah, Pulev's best win over Ismail is proper. Yeah, with his wife. yeah. For real. Joshua will run him up. Yeah, I think Joshua should do. He should run him over. But Joshua, seeing with Joshua, yeah, you never know with Joshua though. You know what I mean? Because Joshua, like, you know, after that Ruiz, he's been boxing cagey on the back foot and his weight. What's he come in? I hope Joshua comes in a kind of mean mentality, like, I'm not taking no prison. This guy, Pulev, is a bit rude as well. He's a bit rude and a bit naughty. So, you know, you Joshua and give him a little spanking. That's what I think. That's what I believe anyway. Give him a bit of a spanking. What we got here? Well, you know, I mean, listen, I gave my prediction. I got Joshua by stoppage inside 12 rounds. If it's 12 rounds, taking his time. You know, here's Joshua with his own words. You can hear it through his own words for yourself, and see what Joshua says with his own words of how he's not gonna blow himself out.
This is Joshua. This is a big test, or maybe you're not. Maybe. How many rounds do you reckon you're gonna go the full distance, or
you never know? You got to approach every fight that way, round by round. You know what I mean? And then that's what the beauty of heavyweight boxing is. Once you start landing shots from round 1 through to round 4, 5, it takes its toll. Yeah. Do you know where I'm coming from? So I plan for it to go the distance, but if it don't, then that's the route we took.
Are you ready to go the distance in terms of? Are you gonna like you say, you're gonna pace yourself to take your time as round by round?
I'll go the distance. I'm not gonna after round 5 start blowing out my ass.
Yeah, that's what
I can't fight anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It might be tough to go 10 rounds. I've never been there before, but I've got the mental strength to absorb the punishment that my body's going to go through by going someplace I've never been in a fight. But we do it day in, day in the gym, so I'm sure I'll be able to withstand the pressure of going an extra 3 rounds.
There you go. I mean, that was time ago. That was like when he had the first 10-round schedules. I mean, that was quite some time ago. But now, Joshua is ready now. That was time ago. So he's got a lot of experience on this thing. Been, you know, 11 rounds, Klitschko, knockout, been there. He's got more experience and a more high level, much better opponents. So on paper, Joshua should win handily. I'm sure he should be the favorite. I think Pulev never really wanted to fight AJ. Exactly. He's been ducking him for, yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, you don't want to fight. You don't want to fight AJ a few years. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I agree. Ned, didn't it? 100%. I remember the interview, EJ. Yeah, it was before Kingpin fight. Was it before Kingpin fight? I think it was a bit. Was it after? Maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. Actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It was Covent Garden, isn't it? Yeah, it was. Yeah. But he blew him out in 3 rounds. You see, so I'm saying them times there, Joshua. You could interview Joshua now. It's like bloody hard to interview him. He's like made millionaire. You got security all over him and this, that, the other. But you know, back in the days, he was very accessible then. And look, on the rise, I knew he was going to be a star from then. So I made sure I got my pass and talked to him there. But look, even then, the way he prepares himself digitally, you know what I'm saying? So I think, being an Olympic champion, being the World Games, silver medal, and all them things there, Joshua is well prepared and doesn't leave no stone unturned. He's up there in Sheffield training, got himself prepared, got himself 100%, and it just takes it easy, I think most of the time when you got a lot of boxers, it's how they deal with pressure and how they deal with, relaxing themselves, getting themselves in a state where, they build themselves up round by round and stuff like that. They get stronger as the rounds go on, Yeah, man. I think Joshua should be able to stop him. Or he said, like he said, he'd go for the points or whatever, but he's definitely going to win the fight and win it. I think Joshua's not the type of guy to just give up rounds like Wilder was doing, you know. I think that was the knock on Wilder for me. Wilder keeps, you know, he give up rounds just looking for the one knockout. And I think eventually that got to bite him in it. Been watching you and Beats for years in the UK. Yeah, historians. Yeah, me and Beats, man. I went back and again, yeah, I'm saying. Me and Beats, yeah. He's doing his own thing over there and I'll do mine in it. But yeah. Fair play to Beats over there, man. Good, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's why I got it. You probably got AJ as well, like most people in that. And I remember the time when AJ was fighting Ruiz, I was like, I ain't bothering watching that. I couldn't be bothered. But then I remember AJ handing the belts over Ruiz. Huh? So it's one of them ones that you make a prediction now, and then like come fight week, you know, you see the weigh-in or you see the press conference, you know, you see little flimps, like you see little glimpse. That's why you have to watch the kind of build up, you know, and it kind of like sometimes it can make you change your mind or whatever. But as it stands right now, easy win for AJ, and by points. But I think Pulev's gonna give it 3 rounds, and then like I'll lose interest and say, I don't want it, mate, because his resume doesn't show that he wants it. He's fighting fringe guys, man. And when he stepped up to Vladimir, he got sorted out. You know, he got really sorted out. I haven't watched that fight for a minute. Vladimir done him dirty with that left hook. You know, Vladimir was on it that time. He was really about it. He was trying to make a statement, knocking off all the up and comers. You know, he went Pulev, then he went for Fury, and you saw what happened there. And then he went for AJ. Good luck, you know. It was a good little run Vladimir tried to do, you know, on the end of it, because he sparred AJ and he sparred these guys in his camp and that, so he probably thought I could beat him and that, but it just didn't work, innit? Usually his brother goes to fight him, but his brother would have got sorted. His brother would have got sorted out. But Tally would have got sorted out by AJ. Trust me, boy. They lost the heavyweight championship and that was it. They got to sit back and watch the new champion. And AJ, to be fair, he's been holding it down for a while. Wilder has to sort himself out with Fury, but Fury's the man right now. You know, he's beat AJ. He's beat bloody Wilder. He's beat bloody Vladimir. You know, he stopped Wilder and he beat Vladimir. I mean, AJ stopped Vladimir in a life and death of Fury. It was a good fight. It was very close though. I gave it to Fury, so you know what I mean. See Fury. Let's talk about Fury. I got him here, innit? Fury. Let me see what he's saying when I talk to Fury back.
He comes the undisputed champion.
I'm not going in there for the knockout.
Hello! You're not going in for the knockout, you're just going to take your time.
No, he's going to knock him out.
He's going to knock him out, Tyson?
Sure, 1 round.
One round? I don't know. He's never been stopped though, Tyson.
If Yui can't knock him out in a round, means Yui's shit.
Everyone's going to mark me on that. Hey, Tyson said your shit.
So what? Do you reckon?
Yeah, Costa Tsu's son fights on Friday as well. Who's he fighting? Let me have a look at that. Who's he fighting? I like Costa Tsu's son. He's all right. Who's he having a party with? Let me see that. It's Friday. Oh, we ain't good on this one. Let me check. I'm gonna check my ESPN rankings because sometimes the Ring Magazine don't got it. Friday. Oh, Shakur Stevenson's fighting on Friday as well. Ashley Fairfane's fighting on Friday. Who's he fighting? Who's Costa Tsu's son fighting? On Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker's fighting in New Zealand. Who's he? Joseph Parker's not serious, man. That guy's not serious, bro. He's just got the belt. He's not really. He's another one. I don't know what he's playing at, mate. I don't know. I don't know, like when. Oh yeah, there we go. Tim Tszyu is fighting on the 16th. He's fighting on the 16th of December, mate. He's fighting against this guy called Bowles Morgan or something like that. It's 10 round junior middleweight fight. So yeah, he's fighting. Oh, Bowie Tapu's fighting as well. It's got quite a good. Oh, it's a new. Yeah, it's from Australia, South Wales. Yeah. So that's going to be a couple. That's going to be like next week, innit? Next Saturday, innit? Following Saturday. Alrighty. Felix Verdejo. So we've got big card. Ashley Fairfane Friday. I haven't done the Shakur Stevenson. I like Felix Verdejo. Sorry about that. And that, my friend, and Parker, what's his name about Parker? I'm saying, because I watched the Tim Tszyu fight. Yeah, front row. I like Tim Tszyu. He beat Jeff Horn. He beat Jeff Horn. Got that beaten. Parker has no killer in him. Yeah, Parker's he's not serious, is he? I mean, him and Ruiz. That was a close fight. You know, it was very close. Got the belt and that was it. I mean, Josh, you can only beat in front of him, and Dillian White. It wasn't a rematch with Dillian White, but I mean, it was there, innit? I mean, you're a former world champion. Dillian done him as well. It's one of them ones there, innit? You know what I mean? Dillian, right? I was there at the press conference. Dillian got in his head good. Dillian got in his head good and proper. messed up Parker's head. I was there, man. Parker's done his brain in. Anyway, people. Done my prediction. Me and my man Ned. Yeah, Ned Carl. Shout out to Ned Carl. I gather you're from probably Australia or New Zealand. Yeah, he's probably from Australia. Yeah, big up to you, mate, coming over. And there's to the people watching, you know what I mean? I've got Joshua winning the fight pretty handily. If anything changes, I'm not going to change my prediction. I was wondering YG might jump on and try and say it's with no one else. I think it's busy for everyone. But yeah, mate, done my position, done my prediction. You guys, shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out my man Ned who came over and lit up the chat. Always appreciated. And everyone else who's going to watch this on archive, man, make sure you thumbs the video up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Are you from South Sydney, lad? Yeah, that's it. Big up to you, man. Peace, bro. 100%. Shout out to everyone who's going to watch this video. Shout out to Anthony Joshua. I don't really like Pulev, so I can't really shout out to him. I don't really like him too much. I hope he gets done in. I hope he gets sorted out. So that's it, man. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Cannon Briggs, Anthony Joshua, Lloyd Hunnigan.
That's right.
Yeah?
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. You got the three champs right here. You got the three champs right here, boy.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. Looking at the three champs right here. Champs, boy. Welterweight, two-time middleweight, and future
What's the
heavyweight.
deal? Is the champ Shannon the Cannon, and I'm with Anthony Joshua and the great Lloyd Hunnigan. Can I get a let's go champ from y'all, please? Let's go, champ. Ah, you can't beat that. Let's go, champ. Yeah.
I'm gonna handle my business.